This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast.
I almost said Happy Halloween, but that's not where we are. That's not where we are.
God, I wish we were. No, soon enough.
Soon enough.
Soon enough, it'll be Halloween again.
Honestly, my friend, I had some friends, our friends Trish and Jess were texting Shamrock Shakes, and I was like, I know it's a little early for a Shamrock Shake, but we're almost Shamrock Shake season.
I like that. As soon as Valentine's Day is over, let's talk Shamrock Shake.
Shamrock Shakies. Also, it's Friday as we were recording, and I was like, there's something Pavlovian in me that made me eat a fish sandwich today.
Dude. Oh, yeah, because Lent is happening, right?
It's the first Friday of Lent. Deep-seated Catholicism came out, and I literally got a fish sandwich.
Wow.
A fast food fish sandwich. I went to the gym, worked out with a trainer, and then was like, let me go get my fried fish sandwich.
Hey, you're balancing everything out. That's all right. How was it with McDonald's?
No, I went to Arby's.
How was it?
It was on a King's Hawaiian bun.
Smart.
It was good. And I got some jalapeno poppers with the Bronco berry sauce.
Bronco berry sauce? That sounds fucking good.
No, it tastes like dingleberries that hang off butts. Just kidding. Just kicking. It was good. It was great.
Arby's, we got the poop sauce.
A roast beef. We're all undercarriage themed here.
They'd be a hit.
Huge hit. So that's
huge hit.
That is, it's funny how that stuff sticks with you, man.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I remember towards I feel when I was in high school or something, and our schedules schedules were just crazy busy, and it got to the point where my parents were like, okay, well, I'd be playing soccer, and I'd be like, I need meat, I want protein, and then they would just be like, okay, we'll pick another day. You pick another day where you have no meat. And I was like, all right.
It really is such a silly rule to be like,
right.
You can eat seafood, but no meat. It's like, I know it's supposed to be a sacrifice, but it is kind of arbitrary.
Yeah, because it was always like, hell yeah, cheese pizza, macaroni and cheese burritos. It was never ever this is so hard. It was just more of fuck yeah, dude.
And in Louisiana, it was just a crawfish boil every Friday.
Right.
Yeah.
Yum. Just treats.
Just good, more expensive
what would
food.
Do you remember what you would give up for? Did you ever give up other stuff for Lent?
I feel like sometimes maybe because I kind of stopped with the Catholicism around 19.
Right.
So, although occasionally I would still do Ash Wednesday, even in New York, but for the most part, I was eh. And we didn't have to give up things when we were kids, so I only had a few years of doing it. I think I'd be I'm going to give up cursing or chocolate or I don't know. I remember, God, my mom this year was asking her what she was giving up. She's like, I'm just going to try to be nice. And I was like, you are nice. What are you talking?
That's so, no, I'm going to really try.
And I was
really give it a shot.
Well, I was like, does that mean you're not going to talk to Dad anymore? It's going to be so hard for him. 40 days of silence in the house.
That's so funny. Yeah, I feel I was always just kind of like, I guess I'll give up soda, but then I would drink like fucking Snapple and like Arizona iced teas that are like worse for you than soda.
God,
Like,
last year for Lent, my mom was so funny. I hope she's listening. She gave up in addition to like giving something up for Lent, she was giving it up for the Ukrainian people. Like that was her intention was for Lent. I'm giving up Cheetos for the Ukrainian people. And I was like, hold up. How often are you eating Cheetos? Like
enough to fund a war against Ukraine.
not against Ukraine. She wasn't against. She was pro
No,
Ukraine.
yeah.
Oh right, big Cheeto, big Cheeto.
Big Cheeto. Oh, that big Cheeto, man. Bringing us all down.
Oh my God,
That's so funny.
I mean, it's very for the rules, the stipulations, and rules of Lent. Very funny.
Very funny. Well, and it ends on spooky. Jesus coming back as a zombie. Hey, resurrected, man.
And then he goes, "All right, now I'm leaving. I don't want to do this."
Yeah, but for real, I'm out of here. This place is stinky.
Yeah, you guys, guess what? You crucified me. That fucking sucked. I'm
outta
leaving, and I'm going to heaven. So
Yeah,
bye.
so no.
No, no,
There you
no.
go.
See you when you're
No.
dead.
Yeah, or well, but as you're burning,
Yeah, you can pass right by me.
yeah, you go up and then right down,
Now,
like a roller coaster.
oh, it's very bad down there.
Very bad.
Now, in the spirit of talking about things that aren't here yet, I had a crazy idea.
What?
Should we like this year for like Halloween actually do like try to do like a live stream or something, man?
Whoa!
If I plan it this far out, maybe we can make it happen.
I'm down. That would be fun. That would be so fun.
Yeah, because I feel like we have the coolest listeners, and it would be fun to like be in the same place at the same time.
Yeah, that would rule.
All right,
I'm
guys.
down.
If anyone knows how to do that, let me know.
Help us out.
Please.
We don't know.
This is already, I'm at my limits technically.
Every time I've like done one, like a friend's one or whatever, I'm like, this is so cool. I'm gonna do it all the time. And then I'm like, well, I don't even know how they did it.
I literally clicked a link. That's what I did.
Yeah, exactly. I showed up. I think I didn't even have to type my name into who I was.
Thank
Like
God.
I think it was straight up, you're Betsy, and it's like, yeah, me Betsy.
Me,
And
Betsy.
then me Betsy.
Ah.
And then that's it.
And then there you were, and that was it.
That was it. And I screamed at my computer, and it was perfect.
That's how Halloween should be.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
so excited for Halloween.
Every year. All right. Have I bullshitted enough? Is I?
I think we have.
Maybe it's time for us to play a dang old listener story.
Yeah, let's do it.
Bum, bum, bum.
Hi, Betsy and Marcy. This is Jess. I love your podcast. I've been listening for like a year now, and I'm sad that I didn't find it earlier, but I've been listening to a ton of your episodes, and I wanted to, especially since we're approaching the spooky time of year, actually, it's always spooky, I guess, but Halloween is coming. I wanted to send in my haunted Airbnb story. So this past summer, we stayed at an Airbnb in Madison, Wisconsin. And we were there in June, and it was like the peak of, when flowers are blooming and everything was just perfect outside, perfect summer weather. And we decided to rent this house rather than stay in a hotel because it just worked out better for us. We have 2 kids, and for the price of a hotel room, we could rent like a whole home. So we rented this Airbnb for, let's see, 1, 2, maybe like 4 nights. So when we arrived, like I said, it was just beautiful outside. The backyard of this Airbnb was just picturesque and kind of storybook-like. But I remember when I looked at the house and especially up in like the upstairs window, it just kind of weirded me out. And so, in any case, when we were in the Airbnb in the house, I always kind of felt like somebody was like maybe looking at me or something. I almost kind of thought that maybe there was like a camera or something because I just felt like someone was watching. I never saw a camera, but in any case, the first night that we were there, nothing happened to me. However, my husband, who is a non-believer of everything except for science, he said that he woke up in the middle of the night and he heard voices, and he heard male and female voices, like two of them, one each anyway, having a conversation. And I asked him like, okay, so what were they saying? Like, can you tell me anything? And he's like, no, I just heard them and then they faded away. And he told himself that it was like people walking by on the street. And this house was located in a suburban family area. Like Madison, Wisconsin is a college town for sure, and there are loud areas where people are out, at various times of the night, but this was a very quiet area, and it was actually on a partial dead-end road. And so it didn't make sense to me that he would just hear full-on male and female voices, especially that he said sounded like coming from the living room. And he said that it was kind of just like a vocalization, but he could tell it was like a conversation. So he couldn't tell what the words were that they were saying, but I didn't hear anything. So the next night, the next night, nothing happened, but I woke up the second morning that we were there, and I woke up and I was just laying in bed, and it was like 6:15, 6:30 in the morning, and I heard a doorknob, and then I heard a door open. And this house it's old. It was like an old wooden house, like everything was made of wood. The doors are those big, heavy wooden doors with metal doorknobs. And so you can almost imagine like exactly what it sounds like, one of those old wooden doors with like the metal doorknob turning out of the hinge. So I hear the doorknob turn. I heard a door open, and I thought, okay, I'm going to go. It's my oldest. She's getting up. I'll just get up with her so she's not alone in this house. And I get up and I walk out to the living room, and nobody's there. And I look at my kids' room, the one that they were staying at. Their door is closed, and I am alone. And I got really freaked out because I heard a doorknob turn and I heard a door open. I did not imagine it. I was awake and I heard it. But I realized as I was standing in this living room, I never heard the floors creak. And then I got really freaked out. This is an old home, like I said. It's just, you can hear every little tiny foot. You can tiptoe across the floor and it'll creak. It was a very creaky house. And so I realized, oh man, I never heard any creaking. So I start looking around. I look at the doors, like there are just a couple of doors. The bathroom door is open. The girl's door is closed. I realized that the only door that could really open, that we had it like, that wasn't locked off, because there were some places that were locked, was the basement door. So I opened the basement door and I looked down there and I saw nothing, but it looked like a light was on. And that also freaked me out because I don't remember a light being on. We didn't go down there. It was just like a creepy old cellar-like basement. And I remember this Airbnb like charged extra for laundry, so I sure as hell wasn't going to go down there to wash anything. So I took a freaking chair and I propped it up against the door just in case. So then we have one more night in this place and we're gone during the day. We're busy, we're doing stuff. That the next night, our last night, wake up in the middle of the night and I hear footsteps above me, like directly above me. And I hear male and female voices, muffled, having a conversation, but I can't, like exchanging, words, but I don't know what those words are. I can't tell. It was like I said before, a vocalization, like you can tell someone's talking, but you don't know what they're saying. And I heard these voices just briefly, just for like 5 seconds maybe total. But I heard these footsteps for like off and on for a couple of minutes. And it was fucking terrifying. Adam, my husband, is asleep. I'm pretty sure the kids are asleep. I'm the only one awake in this house. And now I know that this house is haunted because I'm hearing this shit. And above us, there's no access to it. It's locked. I think there must be stairs, but I think that's maybe like where the guy who owns it lives or maybe keeps stuff. Maybe it's just a straight up attic. I don't know. But in any case, we don't have access to it. The guy who owned the Airbnb, he was out of town. He sure as hell wasn't in the house. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got for that. Our haunted Airbnb. I hope that I didn't make you shit your pants. Okay, bye-bye.
Oh no, the basement.
Whoa.
And the door.
And then the attic. What is locked doors in an Airbnb, unless it's clearly like a closet full of cleaning supplies?
Yeah.
It's like, that's spooky, man.
Yeah. Especially when you hear stories about how like people are kind of like when you see a story about a Airbnb that has a fake wall and it's really like a room right behind, like
what?
oh,
the
classic thing, a trope.
Fake wall. That's so scary.
Perverts,
couple pervert ghosts.
Oh man, that is. I also love that Jess's husband is a skeptic, and that's who got the first experience.
Yes.
Classic.
Yep, classic. And I'm glad. I'm glad it happened again.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, but the disembodied, muttered voices and stuff,
where it's clearly like they're talking. Wow. Did you leave a review on your Airbnb website about this haunted place?
And did you, like if you had an Airbnb that was haunted, I feel like advertising it as such would only be a benefit. Correct.
I do too.
Right? Yeah.
I do too.
And then I would have a guest book where people could write their stories.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
And would you put in like a Ouija board and like various ways for people to maybe communicate? Or would you be like, well, I don't want my house to be destroyed by something bad.
I probably wouldn't add anything.
Okay.
Would you?
I don't, now that you're saying it, I wouldn't, I don't think, especially because I wouldn't want people to be disappointed that the Ouija board didn't work or something.
Yeah. I would.
Because people would get pissed though if they're like, you said this was haunted
and nothing
happened.
Yeah. But that's why the guest book would be great because they could read it and be like, oh, well, we'll see what happens.
I'm looking up haunted Airbnb reviews.
Oh, that's a fun.
Let's see.
And then we're going to rent them.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my, there's quite a few.
Quite a few of them.
Quite a few there is.
Yeah.
There is.
I bet they book out so far in advance. What if you
There's
just had a
like-
really shitty, like rickety old nasty place with dirty sheets and you're like, it's haunted, man.
Hey, this place is haunted.
It's
You're
so
gonna hear somebody
hot.
like go into the fridge a bunch, and that's really
Toilets
funny.
don't work, haunted.
Very spooky. That's very scary. An immersive experience of like you clogging a toilet and not being able to fix it.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
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 Any fun standout Airbnb?
Well, here's a Reddit thing real quick. Guest about their Airbnb, and the title is Guest Left Review Saying House is Haunted. I've been hosting on Airbnb since the end of June and have had 15 5-star reviews. This is all from 3 years ago also. I had a guest book last night. I had a guest book last night for a last minute stay. I had no issues or complaints with them until they posted their review. The review said that our upstairs was haunted and there was a bad something that they couldn't go in the room at all, and someone else staying in the room had a nightmare. The guest put in her review that she spoke to us about it, but never did. Should I chalk it up to our first poor guest, or is there something else I can do about this review? I don't want future guests to now think it's haunted or
Yes, you
we
do.
lose possible business.
Sure you do.
Yeah.
Also, having a nightmare in an Airbnb and then being like, I'm complaining, I had a nightmare.
Yeah, I had a nightmare in this Airbnb, okay?
Earlier this week, I had magnesium and NyQuil, and I had a nightmare. Who do I
And
sue?
it's because of your Airbnb.
Should I sue my landlord for that?
Oh.
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 Losers. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Yeah, come on. Oh, yeah, there's quite a few where people are like, people left reviews that say it's haunted.
I personally never been there because I'm a foreign investor. What do I do?
I don't even know what this is. What should I do? Wow. I'm going to go down a rabbit hole later of
That is-
haunted
yeah.
Airbnb.
Honestly,
reviews.
is that our new show? Haunted Airbnbs?
And we go stay there?
Yeah.
Or, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so scared already. Yeah, let's do
I'm
it.
so scared already.
Excuse, yeah, ghost clogged your toilet again. Oh no.
It's very funny that all of our everything comes back to pooping, Betsy, and I've been meaning to tell you.
I gotta figure this out, man.
I honestly do think you should have a colonoscopy.
Nah, I'm doing fine. I think I probably have to get one soon just cause.
I mean,
Right?
we're
Of
close
life?
to that age. Also, like, this is a scary statistic. Do you know that, like, the numbers of people in their 20s having colon cancer is, like, incredibly high right now?
Oh man, no.
Yeah.
Why? Do they have any idea why?
I could.
Oh, that's so sad and scary, dude.
I know it. It's like really scary, and it's like, well, I guess we should get colonoscopies, and I'll drive you. Let me drive you. Please let me drive you. I want to drive you
Oh my
home.
God! Wait, why? You've actually, you know what, listeners? I gotta tell you this. Marcy texts me every single day that I should go get a colonoscopy and that she'll drive me.
Please let me drive
She's
you.
like begging me every single day.
So I had have an endoscopy like a couple years ago, and I was so nervous because they put you under, and I had not had a surgery where I was fully. I like my wisdom teeth. I had like an IV that I was kind of like in Twilight, but so there was like an anesthesiologist, and you have to go fully
Yeah.
under, and I was very nervous about it for some reason.
Yes,
because it's
I
never
get
you know
nervous to
it's-
go under.
Absolutely, and that I was also worried about saying something weird coming out of it, and like in my pre-op when you're getting ready, and like
Yes.
I heard people in their post-op, like because you're all like in like the same post-op
Yes.
room, and
Yep.
this woman who, and I had like been there for a while, so I saw it's quick. These procedures are not long; they're very quick. They're like
Right.
20-minute procedures,
Oh, nice.
maybe
Okay.
even less.
Okay.
So she, I'd heard her speaking before, and she sounded very like sweet and like maybe a little even timid. And then on the flip side of things, she was like, "Oh, you guys stuck stuff in my asshole." Oh, and they're like, "Do you have someone pick you up?" She's like, "Let me call my husband." It was nuts. It was so funny.
So funny.
And I was like,
I wish
that's what I don't want.
Funny. I don't. That is so funny.
Oh, my asshole.
Oh, you put so much stuff in my asshole. That is so funny.
Saying my asshole, I think something about that was very funny to me.
When I got my wisdom teeth pulled, it was like a couple of days after our friend Jess's bachelorette party in Vegas.
Uh-huh.
And I also get very nervous. This was the first time I ever went fully under. Like usually it's kind of like I'm cruising and I might like drift off, but
right.
never like, and you're out.
Right.
And I was
You must have had
really
some impacted.
What?
Did you have some impacted teeth?
I don't know.
I was just wondering if they had to like dig them out. So they were like, let's really put her under.
I don't know. I can't remember. But I was like super nervous and talking about Thunder from Down Under a bunch as they're like pumping me full of it. And then when I came to, they were like, "It's taking a really long time for you to be able to get out of the office." And I was like, "Why?" And they're like, "We had to keep giving you anesthesia because you kept just talking about Thunder from Down Under." And I was like, and I was so fucked up. I was just like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I get nervous, dude. Oh my God."
Wait, that reminds me, whenever I was coming out, like I woke up as they were pulling the tube out of my throat.
For what?
For the endoscopy. So the endoscopy is the top down.
Oh, right.
And so like I woke up kind of being like, and then I immediately was like, "Can you believe how alert I am? I'm so alert, right?" I was like obsessed with not being fucked up. And they were like, the nurse was like, "We heard you talking in the other room. Like we didn't know the procedure was over. And then all of a sudden you are talking so much."
I have another story too.
Yeah. Hey man.
You know, I've had a couple of surgeries and stuff.
Yeah,
so
you ankle,
So second ankle surgery. And that one, once again, they didn't put me all the way under. They just like gave me a bunch to where I kind of slept through it, but I was also a little bit aware, but I was having a blast. You know, I couldn't feel from my waist down. I was so high, but I don't remember this part because I woke up and I was in the recovery area and this really nice nurse was like, is this music okay? And I was like listening and it was like some kind of like shitty soft rock. And I was like, what? I was like, yeah, that's fine. Why? What's going on? She's like, your whole surgery, you were just like screaming at us to play AC/DC. I was like, I am so sorry. She's like, no, it was totally fine. Like, don't worry about it.
Play some AC/DC.
I got a lot of surgery stories, baby.
I love it too that you have like, you just are you're worried about the entertainment and the ambiance of it.
Just gotta keep a good energy going. Gotta keep a good energy going.
I need that good eng.
Gotta have that good energy.
Let's see. I'm gonna read. I don't even know how we started talking about surgeries, guys, but
because you always tell me I should get a colonoscopy.
No,
You'll drive me.
That can't be it. That can't be it. Okay. Alrighty. This one is entitled More Spooky Stories.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Betsy and Marcy. I wrote in a few hours ago with my blanket stealing hat man encounter. And now that I'm off work, I thought I'd go into a bit more detail about some of the things that went down in the old family home.
Wow.
First off, it's worth noting that our house was, one, located next to a Union cemetery in Virginia, of all places, and two full of kids from two marriages who had all hit puberty more or less at the same time in the most fucked up Brady Bunch scenario imaginable. I've never looked into the history of the place, but if nothing else, I'm convinced that the toxic hormonal soup absolutely compounded whatever eerie bullshit was already going on in that house.
Yeah.
Anyway, here are a few spooky morsels from that time for y'all to sink your teeth into.
Yeah.
hormonal soup.
Yeah. We are her hormonal soup.
And we're ready to rock your tits off. Number 1, phantom explosion. This happened when I was around 19 years old or so. I was sitting at my desk one evening when my bedroom door opened. The rest of the family chilling around the house doing whatever. Oh, sorry. It didn't say open. I was sitting at my desk one evening with my bedroom door open.
Okay.
And the rest of the family's chilling around the house doing whatever. Everything was quiet and calm until suddenly there was this enormous crash in the hallway right by my door. Like someone had knocked over a huge armoire. And it was shocking and super loud and had the whole family dashing to the hall in alarm. My first thought was that my younger sister had slipped in the shower and taken out all the bottles. God, I hope Charity fell.
Yeah, that better been. I bet that was Charity.
Fucking Charity.
Fucking Charity, always slipping and sliding. Come on.
Taking down my shampoo bottles. What a bitch. We called through the bathroom door asking if she was okay, and she responded in a perplexed tone that, yeah, she was fine. She hadn't slipped or knocked anything over. Cut to an hour or so of frantic searching around the house and property for the source, and there was nothing. No fallen trees, nothing out of place in the attic. Everything was in its place and undisturbed. My stepdad is a great guy, but also a staunch skeptic who has an answer for everything, even if it's wrong. And he could come up with nothing to explain this away. It really spooked him. Whoa.
What could it have been?
Is it exploding head syndrome, but for everyone?
But for everyone. They're all connected.
But for everyone.
But for everyone. Everyone got exploded head syndrome.
I remember once as a kid, there was, and I think it was like a national news story when it happened, that there was an explosion at the Exxon plant in Baton Rouge, which was pretty far from my house. But we heard the explosion from easy like 30, 40 miles away. And my dad said that the foundation of our house actually did, because my parents are home builders, and so he knew the way the lot had been graded, that it had moved our house like a quarter of an inch.
Oh my God. That's wild.
Yeah. So
how loud was it? Like,
it was scary. Like,
yeah,
I was like there with my dad. I was like, whoa.
Jeez Louise, that's wild.
Let's see, when was that Exxon explosion?
Which one?
Baton Rouge. Was very this one it must have happened in 89. So I was like a kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuz it was Christmas Eve 1989.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Did you think it was Santa crashing into your house?
I don't remember it being that late, but it felt like an earthquake.
Okay.
Like it yeah.
Yes.
Like just a strong jolt. So,
yeah, that is really wild when it's like, did a truck just hit our house?
Truly, like, wild. So maybe there was a very damaging to the environment explosion nearby.
Yeah, maybe. But I still think it was Charity.
Charity was so
Come
embarrassed
on.
because when she slipped, she busted her butt so hard. She bust that butt.
I'm fine. Everything's totally fine. Don't come into the bathroom.
God, slipping in the shower is really embarrassing and scary.
Dude.
All right.
Bad.
Bad
Okay.
news. 2.
Bad news.
The figure in the yard.
No.
I heard this third hand from my sister several years ago. One night, our two brothers happened to look through the kitchen window and saw a dark figure standing in the backyard.
Oh,
They were alarmed and, being teenage boys, decided to confront it and ran out onto the porch with our three dogs. Apparently, this figure was unusually tall, pitch black, and had glowing red eyes.
no.
The dog saw it too, ran down into the yard howling, after which the figure immediately bolted, phased through the fence, and disappeared. I texted one of my brothers about this while writing to you, and other than agreeing to read over this segment to confirm its accuracy, he just said, I stay away from that and refuses to discuss it further.
Oh, I got chills.
Ooh, me too.
That's spooky.
Yes.
That's really, really spooky, where it's just like, but I do not want to fucking talk about it one bit.
Yeah, that is very, very spooky. Ugh.
Man, because that's like fear, dude. Like,
Yeah.
oh, God.
I'm looking up like Virginia Union graveyard.
Yeah.
Just to see like where it could be, because I
Right.
wonder how close to like the Appalachian like mountains it could be,
Right.
because they have some pretty nasty, spooky things there.
Right.
I've been seeing this TikTok about this woman seeing like a cat person
No. Oh, no.
in her backyard, and she's like, Appalachian Trail.
Does she have footage of it, or
No,
is just kind of like,
she's like, it's funny because she is, it's not far from the Appalachian. I mean, it's like an hour, I guess, from a trail, but I guess the mountains are all around there. She has been seeing a cat man in her backyard, and people are like, is it a wampus cat? And I was like, what the fuck's a wampus cat? And a wampus cat is like a hybrid of a woman and a mountain lion. Hello.
wait,
And it's not me in P22. It's not me in P22. It's not our baby.
What? A wampus cat?
Wampus cat. And she's a witch. And so she was like, I even put wards up, but one of my wards broke. So she's like, I pissed in a jar and sprinkled. She goes, I did number 1 in a jar. And when she said I did number 1 in a jar, I was like, number 1 spell? And I was like, no. She pissed in a jar and put it all around her property.
You got it. Like, saying I did number 1 in a jar is so much worse than just being like, I pissed in a jar.
Well, she's a real lady. So she pissed
Saying
in a
number
jar.
1 for that shit is so gross.
So
Just be like, I fucking pissed in a jar.
I pissed in a jar.
A wampus
Okay.
cat has 2 sets of front arms and a back leg.
One back
And
leg?
two back legs.
2 back
That's
legs.
wild.
And it's not from me in P22.
Oh, okay, Marcy, I believe you.
Anyway, so it's not that. It's not a wampus cat this dog saw. This was tall.
Wow.
But she lives in, I think, near the Appalachian Mountains. And
Whoa.
you gotta, they got the up in them hills.
I'm the cat man. Beep, bop, bop, bada, boop.
Ba-da-bop.
Meow, 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 meow.
All right, number 3.
Okay.
This one I think might get us. Ghostly fingers under the door.
Sick. Yeah, already got us.
Yeah, that's
gross.
No, again, one day I got out of the shower. Please, you kids are too clean. And bent down to pick up my dirty clothes where I'd left them by the bathroom door, which has a pretty significant gap under it. I lifted up one of my shirts to reveal, to my surprise, 4 long, pale fingers that waved in a beckoning, grabbing gesture, as if someone was reaching under the gap to grab my clothes. Almost as soon as I saw them, they slipped quickly back out from under the door and vanished. At that
Ew.
time, it was only me, my stepdad, and my stepbrother in the house. Right then, I could hear my stepbrother coming down the hallway with the dogs, and I poked my head out to ask what he was doing. He looked confused and asked what I meant. I said, dude, why were you just waving your fingers under the door? He insists he did nothing, and to this day, many years later, maintains his innocence. He was a quiet kid and not known to be a prankster, and even if he was, it'd be a pretty lame joke, right? I think I believe him.
Well, does he have creepy fingers?
Yeah. Does he have creepy long
Like,
fingers?
does he have creepy long fingers?
Yeah. I think I believe him because in hindsight, it kind of looked like a woman's hand.
Oh.
Sorry, this was so long, but that's the tip of the spooky iceberg. Hope you enjoyed. Shitteth not thy pantaloons, Megan. Megan.
Spooky.
Oh my God.
Spooky house.
God, I want to hear
Fingers
more.
under the door. I got like chills inside my stomach hearing that. So not butterflies.
I'm telling you, you have to get a colonoscopy.
Oh my God, Marcy. Marcy, I'll let you know when I get one so you can drive me to and from. Oh my God. Wow, spooky. Oh my God.
Kitty.
Too spooky. Okay, I got one, Marcy.
Okie doke.
This is called Lemp Mansion Ghost Dog.
What?
And there's a trigger warning.
Okay.
Suicide is mentioned and a dog dies. Ghost dog, you know?
Okay. Thank you for the warning.
Yes, of course. Don't thank me. Thank Eileen. Okay. Hi, Betsy and Marcy. I've written in before, but never about the one time I saw a ghost. I never really know what to think of my experience, so I wasn't planning on sharing it. But the episode from January 24th, 2023 changed my mind. It had a voice message from a person at a daycare who saw an anomaly on the baby monitor that interacted with a 2-year-old girl. Yes, I remember this, and resulted in a complete mood shift in her from angry and sad all the time to happy. I remember that. Woo! In it, they described the form in the video as looking like it was made from the haze or mirage you see in the distance when driving on the highway on a hot, sunny day. That part gave me chills because in 2016, I went on a ghost tour at the Lemp Mansion, and the guide there described ghosts as sometimes appearing like that. Literally that same description, same example, which I've rarely heard from other people. That is interesting because, like, you don't hear that, and it's such a specific sight and example.
I think that's what's so cool about doing this podcast is we get to hear like, oh, there's not necessarily a standard.
I know. It's awesome. Which just makes you more and more be like, what is going on? Anything can happen. Say what?
Anything can happen.
Woo! The Lemp Mansion is in St. Louis, Missouri. You might remember a Ghost Adventures episode about it. Oh no,
Betsy?
I don't know if I do. Trying to remember. Oh no, I don't know if I do. The tour guide actually spoke to us about them, and she was so angry at them because she felt they disrespected the spirits there, and even said that they yelled at the little boy ghost who lived in the attic, and she says she hasn't seen or felt him around since that happened. Oh, no.
Zach Baggins.
Zach, come on. You never think of the aftermath of a Ghost Adventures episode.
Also, don't be mean to children, Zach.
I mean, unless they're nasty,
Yeah, I guess if they're nasty.
right?
Sure, I love being mean to nasty little kids.
Yeah. Anyway, the brief rundown is that the Lemps were beer royalty with a brewery in St. Louis, and a ton of the family died in their home. All pretty tragic cases. The last to die there was Charles Lemp, and he shot his dog before he shot himself.
Is it because he wanted
Sad face.
to keep the dog with him? Which is rude.
I don't know.
Like he's like, I've got to bring my dog with me.
Yeah, maybe.
Rude, though. Very rude.
Rude. Oh gosh. Because of this history and because it's in a place where there's the confluence of the Mississippi and Missouri rivers, as well as a bunch of underground water and caves, it's believed to be one of the most haunted houses in America.
Dun, dun, dun.
The mansion today is an inn and venue and it embraces its hauntings. I believe in the paranormal, but I do think that ghost tours sometimes play things up a bit so they can make money, understandably. So I wasn't counting on seeing anything, but the house does have some dark vibes. I definitely felt something. I still wasn't expecting to see anything on a big tour like that, though, with 10 or 12 other people around. However, near the end of the tour, we all gathered in a bedroom, and the tour guide tried calling out to any spirits that were there, and she said, "Oh, the dog is right outside." And I looked to the hall, and in comes this dog-shaped form made of that weird mirage stuff.
Oh my God.
I just got chills.
Also, Mama did claw me in the arm trying to get in my lap just as you were reading that. So,
Okay, animals know
yeah, animals know
Animals
how to
know.
annoy me.
how to annoy Marcy.
Yeah.
I gasped. I've never seen anything like this before or since, but in the moment, I swear it was as real as anything. I don't think I was alone in seeing it either. A few others in the group seemed to be looking right where I was and reacting to it too. And I don't know how to describe it, but it was just moving like a dog in a way I don't think my brain could make up. It was acting just how dogs who are excited to see a room full of people would. It was quick stepping and wiggling its whole butt in excitement and running up to everyone in the half circle gathering for pets.
Oh.
When it came up to me, I even bent down to pet it, but I didn't feel anything as far as I remember. Whoa, this is nuts. Even though I couldn't see details, I just got the sense that it was smiling, that open mouth, panting smile dogs do when they're excited and happy. Oh, I love it. Eventually, I just sort of stopped seeing it, like I lost sight of it or it evaporated. It wasn't there. It was there, and then it wasn't. I don't know what to make of it still. It's for some reason hard to believe that it was real. And I don't know if it's because I feel like the tour guide played some sort of trick, like the power of suggestion, or if I was seeing what I wanted to see or what. I just know it felt really real. I don't think I could have made it up, and others were reacting to it too. My best friend standing right next to me never saw it, but she's very much an I believe but I don't want to see type, so maybe that explains why she didn't. I don't know. I'd be happy to hear your opinions, especially about the vapor/mirage appearance. Thanks for reading. Love the podcast, Eileen. Wow.
Wow. That kind of makes me feel better, though, that the dog is just like, man, I get to always see all these people forever and they all try to pet me.
Yes, I had that exact same feeling of like just Eileen getting the vibe that it was like really happy and just running around. Oh, that's great.
Because a dog probably would not know, like, what's the difference between being
right,
other than they don't get food.
Right.
My cats
Or
would be
maybe they
so
get
upset.
food all the time.
Maybe someone leaves ghost food out for them.
Oh, ghost food.
Mama, what if you didn't have no real food? She would be so mad at me.
Oh my God. Yeah.
My cats are such pigs. You're a piglet. A little piglet
Just
in
a
my
little
lap.
piglet. Just a little piglet.
Yeah, I mean, it's so funny, like the maroon, the like the way it manifests. I don't know what that is.
And that is so like how like hearing that other story being like, wait a second, I've also seen something like that is so just like, I feel the beauty of all of this, where somebody's like, I don't really have any experiences. And then they hear something and they're like, oh, wait, that's kind of similar to what I've seen before.
That jogged my memory.
Yeah, I wonder what that, like, is it just like the energy? I don't know.
I couldn't even begin.
I don't understand any of that
Or like
stuff.
an aura thing or something. Like
Right. Right, because that other thing seemed pretty positive and like helping that baby.
Yeah.
A
Help
dog.
that baby.
Oh, maybe that thing helping the baby was a dog. Maybe dogs are seen like that.
Maybe dogs come in maroon.
Maybe.
And they love to help a baby.
They love to help a baby.
Oh. I'm gonna play another listener story.
Do it.
Hey, besties. This is Molly in Texas. I just wanted to say, first off, love the pod, of course, standard. I found you guys from listening to Betsy become a horror-spondent on Too Scary to Don't Watch, because I am too scared to watch scary movies, and that's what I love to listen to, and Betsy's episodes are hilarious. I loved when y'all couldn't remember the name Bathsheba and just called the demon in The Conjuring 2 Shebeth the whole time. 10 out of 10. No notes. But I am someone who has always been fascinated with the paranormal, but up until the past year or two has firmly been a Betsy of, I don't need to see that mess. That has absolutely nothing to do with me. None of my business. So I spent a lot of very sleepless nights as a child, like so certain that something was about to come out of the shadows and just take me, whether it was aliens or ghosts or whether the world was about to end. I took the 2012 end of the world prediction very seriously. But I want to tell y'all about some of the first sleepless nights that I had. I was in kindergarten in a new house. We had just moved for my dad's job. This was probably, we moved in June, and this was probably like October or November of that same year that this started happening. I was waking up in the very early morning hours, multiple nights, hearing a man's voice say, and this is like verbatim, the tone of voice of how he said it. He would say, "I have a surprise for you." And it would repeat, like he would say it over and over again, "I have a surprise for you." And it would take until like the third time that it repeated for me to gather up the courage to run down the hallway to my parents' room and tell them how scared I was, and that they needed to come hear it. And by the time they came back to my room with me, you know, it was silence. It was, nothing was happening. And, you know, at this point, the third or fourth time this happened, I was, you know, I was 6, I was hysterical, I was saying, please, I can't sleep in here. And it took about a week of this happening every single morning, early in the morning, like 4 or 5 a.m., for my parents to finally get there in enough time to hear it. The first time I heard, "I have a surprise for you," I bolted down the hallway, I brought them back, and they heard it. And they kind of were trying to listen to like what part of my room it was coming from, and it was eventually discovered it was coming from my desk drawer, from my Powerpuff Girls wristwatch. It had an alarm going off, and the alarm was the professor telling the Powerpuff Girls he had a surprise for them. It was from the episode where he got a girlfriend, and the surprise was that he was going to introduce them to his girlfriend. And so, yeah, I just had a mystery alarm going off on my little baby wristwatch, and that's what started a years-long pattern of me getting too scared and running down to my parents' room and sleeping on their floor or sleeping in their bed. And it all started with a pocket watch. A really funny addition to this is when I got older and I would talk about this with my parents. You know, I'm now almost 30, and apparently for some reason my dad was so sure that it was the quote-unquote paper boy doing this. It was 2000. You know, I really don't think paper boys riding on their bikes were really so much a thing at that point. I think it was men in trucks throwing newspapers out the window. But my dad was so sure that it was the quote-unquote paper boy. And, you know, Marcy, my family is from Texas. We're neighbors originally, and you're aware of the more loose gun behavior. And so my dad, if it went on much longer, was about to start sitting in like the front window of our house watching for the paper boy to come with the sidearm. Luckily it didn't come to that, and it was just the professor talking to the girls. So again, love the pod. Y'all are some of my best friends that I have never met. Keep up the good work. I love seeing you all surprise things that I didn't know you were in, like when both of y'all had little bits on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I squealed at my husband and I was like, Betsy, Mercy! But he doesn't know y'all's name, so it was really confusing. But anyway, thank you guys so much. If you listen, I hope you'll have a great rest of your day. Bye!
Oh my
That's so
God.
So also, like, I don't know anything about Powerpuff Girls, but how funny that it's such a specific reference to a specific episode.
Yes.
And it's like the one where he got a girlfriend, like,
And
wait,
that it
what?
almost got a paper boy killed.
The last paper boy, son, you're never going to turn into one of those truck guys. No way, Dad.
Oh, man.
Whoa, that is so funny.
It's funny, too, because, like, I was genuinely, like, freaked out by I have a surprise for you. And then to
I
be
was
like,
disgusted.
Powerpuff Girls, man. Nasty little girls.
Nasty. I knew they were nasty, man. Wow. That was so funny. I have a What a horrifying thing.
Awful.
What a horrifying thing to have your watch say. Also.
Yeah. Toys are
Don't
so
Powerpuff Girls say, like, it's power time or something. Make it that.
We're girls and we fly. I don't know what they do.
Yeah, come on.
I don't know what they do.
I don't either.
Wait. So Kawinka Dinkley, I was pulling up the next email, and it's from Megan, who emailed about their home with the stepbrothers and sisters and stuff.
Whoa.
I mean, it makes sense that I'm probably they sent them back to back. So I'm gonna read this other one, and
I love it.
So honestly, though, also with the Texas thing, this is why I do believe that there should be better gun control, so we don't kill children because of watches. That's all I'm saying. I would like no child to die because of the Powerpuff Girls.
The paper boy shows up. I have a surprise for you. A free subscription. Now you earned a free subscription, sir.
Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle.
Gurgle, gurgle.
All right. So this one is this one's entitled "I Saw the Hat Man." So as they mentioned in their last email,
yes,
so this could have been read before, but it wasn't.
Whoa.
So, hi Betsy, Marcy, I love your podcast. I first heard of you while binging Too Scary Didn't Watch, and would literally cheer whenever Betsy made a guest appearance. I've been listening to you guys ever since. You two are a riot. Oh man, Too Scary Didn't Watch.
Cool. Hey, everybody check out Too Scary Didn't Watch. They rule.
Well, apparently they already are.
Or they know. Yeah. Thanks for coming here.
Absolutely. I'm on a break at work right now. Very funny because you did email us right after work. So I'm going to make this quick. My stepdad's house was haunted as all shit. I'm talking shadow people, objects moving around on their own, phantom explosions, we heard, orbs, etc. It was freaky. I've always been sensitive to stuff like this, and I've always found it thrilling, but none of it ever really spooked me, save for this particular event.
Yes.
One night I was in bed, fast asleep, when I woke up by a sudden draft. I cracked my eyes open and saw that my blanket was slowly being tugged off of me towards the end of the bed. I looked up and saw the shadow of a man standing there. My sheets bunched in his fist as he slowly pulled them towards him, hand over hand.
Ew, how dare this creature? How dare they?
I hate this. I remember so clearly that he was wearing what looked like a wide-brimmed hat and cloak, like some old-timey fire and brimstone preacher or something.
Yeah, like pilgrimy. Ew.
There was a bit of moonlight shining through the window, but he seemed to absorb it, not illuminated at all, like a hole punched in the scenery. I stared at him for a second, then squeezed my eyes shut, yanked the blankets back, and said, "No, I don't want you here."
Yes.
He was immediately gone. I actually felt him blip out of the room, like the whole area had suddenly been depressurized.
Wow.
That's what happened to me.
Yeah.
Remember the ghost story of my old apartment? That's exactly what it felt like.
Dude, that is wild.
I rolled back onto my side and spent the rest of the night trying to process what the hell just happened. That wasn't my first creepy encounter I'd had in that house, but it was certainly the most memorable. I still see him when I close my eyes sometimes. Don't shit your pants.
No.
Love you, Megan. Ow!
Ew.
When you close your eyes, sometimes you still see it.
Yeah, hey, Megan, that's not good.
No, we hate
Megan,
that for
that's not
you.
good. Megan, that sucks.
Megan! Oh man, that's really terrible. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it.
Hand over hand, pulling your blanket off of you is so grody and scary and like, just all I can say is on purpose.
Yeah.
You know, like just on purpose. Creepy.
So intentional. Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, Megan, awesome job. Awesome job to be like, no, get out of here.
That's like, for a kid to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I told you right before the pandemic shut down, we had a self-defense class, me and Trish and Jess, as I was already talking about. We had a self-defense class, and the first thing we're told to do is if you think someone is following, turn around and you have kind of like a fight stance you land in. You go,
yeah.
Are you following me? You scream.
Nice.
And then they're like, ugh, gross. I was, but not anymore.
Yeah,
Freak.
never mind, you freak.
God, what a bitch.
I don't want to attack a freak.
Freak. Ugh.
It's good. It's good. It's
no. You make. Hey, look. Better to be a freak or fight in the location that you're at. Like, be ready to fight. Fight in your bedroom. Be ready. Be ready.
Yeah, dude. Be ready. Look.
Have your gun and kill them, Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls, dude. I do like. This is from playing the video game Friday the 13th. It's really fun.
So scary.
It's so scary. But Mono and I, for a long time, and I still have this happen, like, I'm always looking around me to be like, what is a potential weapon I could use?
Smart.
You know, like, what could I throw at someone? What could I use? Yeah, I'm always just a little bit aware of like, okay, what could I use if somebody or Jason breaks into this house? and tries to get me.
I was just thinking that recently that I was like, where's my typical weapons? Because I just swapped bedrooms.
Right.
So I was like, gotta get my weapons in order.
Gotta get all your weapons in order.
And my weapons are my cats. Just trying to be nice, but they will harm you.
They will get you.
They will claw
Just
at
throw
you.
your cats at someone. Throw your cats at
Oh
someone.
my God. I wish. Wish I could throw my cats at people. I can't catch them. All right.
Catch 'em. Okay, this one.
One more, yeah.
This one is called Demon.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Hi, Marcy and Betsy. It's me, Lucy from Australia. Lucy.
Australia from down under.
Down under. I've got a nice, juicy demon story for you. Okay.
Yes.
A few years ago, I was working in a cafe by the beach that mostly employed people who were on working holiday visas. So I was lucky enough to meet a lot of people from overseas who had come to work for possibly the worst family of grifters ever. It was a terrible job with terrible pay, but I loved being able to talk to everyone about where they had come from. Because I am spooky and also nosy, I always asked employees if they had ever seen a ghost.
Gotta.
Nice.
Icebreaker.
Perfect icebreaker. Perfect. One quiet afternoon, I was chatting with a woman who is from Colombia. I'll call her Sophia for the story. I asked Sophia if she believed in ghosts. She said she had never seen one and wasn't sure about them, but wanted to know if I believed in demonic possessions being real. I told her, hell yeah, because I was raised Catholic, and she sighed in relief and said, me too.
Oh, thank God. Someone finally believes in
Somebody.
demons.
Sophia told me that when she was she was around 11 years old, back home in Colombia, she had been woken in the middle of the night to the sounds of a commotion in her family home. People were yelling and panicking, and she and her brother rushed to their eldest brother's room. His girlfriend had been staying the night, and she appeared to be having a fit, while the eldest brother and mom tried to hold her down and keep her from hurting herself. Sophia was instructed to hold down the girl's legs while the mom contacted her mother and told me she had never been so scared in her life. While Sophia tried to hold the girl's legs down, she started speaking to everyone in a voice that was not her own. Whoever was using her body to speak had a very deep voice and was vicious, cursing them all and laughing while trying to fight the siblings off.
Holy shit.
The most frightening part, according to my coworker, was that when the girl's mother arrived, Bible and holy water in tow, was that the girl's mom and the demon began speaking to each other like old friends.
That made me have nasty chills.
This is what Lucy wrote, but what I'm feeling. This is so gross to me.
Same.
That's perfect. That's
Same,
perfect.
Lucy.
The mom pretty much walked in and was like, well, we meet again.
Oh my God.
She knew the demon's name and he knew everything about her and her daughter. Good God. The family spent the rest of the night holding the girl down while her mother read from the Bible and endured insults until the demon finally left her body at dawn. She remembered nothing, and I don't think she was invited to stay over again. While this very well could be explained by mental illness, I believe Sophia's experience. She kept shivering as she told me the story and was adamant that there was no way a teenage girl could produce the voice that the demon had been speaking with. I wish I knew more about this girl and how long she had been having these episodes and if and when they ended. Unfortunately, Sophia turned out to be a homophobe on Facebook. So we don't talk anymore and I can't get any info.
Boo.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. How are you going to believe in demons but not gay marriage? Come on. That is funny. Lucy, you're right. How can you believe in demons? Well, that kind of
It does sort of line up, I guess, too.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for reading my story and thanks for the great podcast. It always cheers me up. Love to you both. Lucy! With a ghost and a ghost emoji and what's the blue one? What's a blue, like a blue moon?
Is
emoji?
It like a new moon?
I don't know. And like a pumpkin.
And a pumpkin. I guess a blue moon could be a blue moon? Like a blue moon? Like the second full moon in the month?
Maybe it's a blue thing with a face.
Not a moon?
Emoji. I don't know.
No way to know.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't know what it is.
Well, I feel like you're putting the responsibility all on me to figure it out. Like, I feel like
I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you, Marcy.
I'm gonna find it and zoom in on it. I think it's a new moon.
A new moon.
Go to your iPhone and type in new moon in the emojis and see if that pops up.
My iPhone.
Or you could just Google emoji new moon.
Let me see. New
emoji new moon.
Emoji.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the new moon.
But it has a face in it.
Yeah, the moon has a face on it. Doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. So known as new moon face emoji.
Girl, I know my emojis.
Secrecy, mischief, or a sly sense of humor. Okay.
Oh. So,
okay.
Okay. What if that's how that girl breaks up with boys? She's like, Mom, I have to break up with Derek. Fine. Do the demon dance.
That is so funny. You do the demons when they call me. I'll be there with the holy water and the Bible. We'll do our whole routine.
Well, Beelzebub, we meet again. And you think your boyfriend smells like shit? Okay.
Hey, keep him out of this. that is so funny.
It's also, what a scary story.
Horrifying.
A scary thing as a little girl to have to hold down your brother's girlfriend's demonic legs. No.
Yes, and then the reveal that the mom is like, well. Here we go again. It's so fucking creepy.
Our friend Hannah, who's been on the pod, of the pod, she was in The Exorcist on Fox, the television series. And there is that element to it. Mom is familiar with the demons.
Right.
Honestly,
right.
Season 1, great. Season 2 didn't have enough Hannah.
No.
Did it have any? I don't even remember. I think I stopped watching.
It had a couple of bits, flashbacks or something. Or just she's doing fine now or whatever. I don't know. Season 1 was great.
Season 1's great. These were great and spooky.
So good. So spooky. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Halloween is just around the corner, everybody.
It is only March, April, May, June, July, August, September. It's October. It's only 9 months. We could
have a baby. And then put them in a Halloween costume.
We could scare
in time
and in a haunted house, or a baby in a haunted house.
We could have a baby and put the baby in a haunted house and a costume. Okay, I'm gonna go have a baby.
All right,
that's the scariest thing I've ever thought of.
I might be ovulating in a week and a half. All right,
Make a move. Okay.
Squirt inside me, guys. Gross. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm upset. I'm mad, and I'm mad at myself. Okay. All right.
Don't worry, everybody.
Don't worry. I won't do that. This is great. Thank y'all.
Woo!
Boo-boo.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy. And don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.